Race Weekend is brought to you by Phoenix Fuels.
Make every trip come alive with Phoenix Fuels, now with Pulse technology.
The rains and stormy weather over the past couple of months have not dampened enthusiasm for the 2018 FlatOut Race Series. Despite the many postponements, many competitors and fans still showed up at the Batangas Racing Circuit for Round 7 of the 2018 fours. Up next, Race Weekend covers some of the highlights of the popular grassroots motorsport series.
After postponements due to heavy rains and expected bad weather, the FlatOut Race Series is back here at the Batangas Racing Circuit for its 7th round. Let's go check it out. After a spot of early morning rain, the sun came out and cleared the sky of clouds and dried the track perfectly to great appreciation of the racers who showed up at the Batangas Racing Circuit. There was a great anticipation to get back on the track for the time attack and grid races. There is more than a full schedule of practices as well. Making for a really tight schedule of sessions, organizers had to squeeze in holding the grid races postponed when the track got too wet for safe racing in Round 6 held at the Clark International Speedway.
Yung grid race namin ng Alpha, Bravo, and Charlie was continued early in the morning. Actually right before lunchtime after nung time attack session namin. So far it was a 7-lap battle race. So it was buti nakisama ngayon yung weather and it's a sunny weather. Although early in the morning around 6 or 7 a.m. it was raining, pero good thing it was around maybe an hour lang. So when the sun was out, buti na-clear ulit yung track and then buti happy naman lahat ng tao with the results. Okay, so nung mga morning namin, there was a time attack with all the classes namin. So from the bracket R, yung open class namin, yung A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. And then after that was yung grid race namin that was continued, yung na-postpone. And then after that, yung lunch break. And then next was yung afternoon session naman ng time attack. And then yung grid naman yung regular namin na schedule, which is yung D and E namin. And ngayon, after this time attack session ngayon, will be the ABC naman.
There was also great interest among competitors, especially those in the fight for the championship in respective time brackets and the grid races, because all the points earned during the round are doubled.
So far, yung roughly kasi sobrang tight nung championship points namin. Roughly parang mga top 5 namin was actually may chance sila for the championship. So itong double points was actually malaki yung chance nung kung sino manalo rito will be the top qualifier, the winner for the overall sa class nila.
Among those who looked to benefit from the double points was SOHU, who is competing in Bracket A and Bracket R, or the open class. SOHU had only been joining the force rounds at the Clark International Speedway this season and hopes the double points earned his first foray into Batangas this year will keep him in the fight for the championships in the classes he is competing in.
Since double points siya, yung points ko na mababa, it will affect it really big kasi. Kasi yung season na to, hindi namin kinomplete. So, we're only racing sa Clark. First time sa Batangas this season. So, since double points siya, may malaking chance na sa championship ako.
Gabby finished 3rd in time attack in Bracket R, but 1st in the Bracket A, and finished 2nd in Grid A race. Another SOHU is also looking to benefit from the double points earned in Batangas. SOHU is competing in Bracket B and also has been racing for podium finishes in the Grid B competition. SOHU has been racing in fours for the past 3 years and is looking not only at the championship this year but looking to join those in the faster brackets.
Improving. Always improving. Every lap of the FlatOut Race Series, my time goes down and down. I'm sure I'm going to join for the next season and I'm expecting to go for the faster bracket, which is Bracket A, the fastest bracket.
In Round 7, SOHU topped Bracket B in time attack, beating his nemesis this season, Paulo Santos, into 2nd place and Eduardo Pujol into 3rd. But racing in Grid B competition, Rafi crossed the line in third behind Eduardo Pujol in second while Paulo Santos took the checkered flag. Also in the fight for championship is Rafael Lau, competing in the top brackets. Brackets A and R and grids. Rafael has been always finishing in the podium. Force round 7 saw Rafael clinch second place in bracket R but third in bracket A. In the Grid A race, he finished first with Gabi SOHU in second but admits he may have lucked out to take the checkered flag.
Probably lucky dahil nasiraan siya at nakalusot ako ng madali. Apparently, he spilled oil in one corner. So, going into that corner, I was extra careful because I don't want to crash into him.
Down in bracket D, SARMIENTO is hoping his top place finish and double points in round 7 in the time attack will help him win the championship.
My runs for today, I could say they're good, but not really what I'm expecting, but I'm happy with my runs today. I'm really hoping for that, for overall championship, but hopefully it helped me. I think it helped me a lot.
With just one round left after round 7, organizers of the FlatOut Race Series see a tight finish to the end. But what they find encouraging and making them excited for the next season of Force competition, even with some races left to be run this year, is seeing drivers, especially the young ones, improving their skill and eager to continue competing in the series.
So far, our entries for this year, nakita namin it improved siguro around 10 to 20%. And those improvements were newbies na gustong itry yung circuit racing. So actually for us, malaking bagay po yun dahil siyempre, we want, especially yung mga kids, nagulat kami may mga batang sumasali. So isa rin yun with their parents na nandito on the side cheering for them. So malaking ano po sa amin yun na at least wini-welcome namin lahat yung mga yun. And we assist them and teach them also so to what to do inside the track at saka how to improve their lap times and how to handle their car, yun, like that. Welcoming all the aspiring racers or beginners, newbies to join us at the Petron FlatOut Race Series on our last round at the Clark International Speedway. It's October 27. And also, we're going to have the Petron Philippine Endurance Challenge, the 8-hour endurance race this coming December 1 and 2. And also for next year, we will be updating you guys on our schedule for our next year's season, 2019.
And that does it for our coverage of the FlatOut Race Series Round 7. I am Ray Louis Gamboa. See you next week for more motorsports highlights.
'18 is turning out to be a banner year for motorsports. Most of the motorsports series of various disciplines have shown a surprising increase in the number of participants and spectators, even after typhoons crumbled the sporting calendars of the events. May the trend continue.
This week's feature on Race Weekend has been brought to you by Phoenix Fuels.
Make every trip come alive with Phoenix Fuels, now with Pulse technology. These are the Fuel Masters. Every time they're on the court, it's high performance. Every time I'm on the road, I can also expect high performance from Phoenix Fuels. We made it! The next generation Phoenix Fuels, now with Pulse technology, delivers enhanced power and acceleration to make every trip come alive.